Yeah, baby.
We take those. We take those. Not the craziest matchup or anything like that, but 5-1 Chelsea defeat Charlton Athletic in the FA Cup third round. You know, Liam Rosenior, welcome to the circus, but hey, apparently he's the first manager to win his opening game for Chelsea since Conte. What is it? Probably over 10 years ago at this point. We take that. We take that. Absolutely. We need to get some momentum going to a massive game coming up. And speaking of, let's look at this lineup because yesterday, if you guys didn't see, I created a video on the ranking Chelsea's players so far this season based on their performances. And there are two players in the starting lineup that I said, it's time to go. But to be fair, this is a game against Charlton in the FA Cup. I understand rotation is necessary. You have a massive game coming up next week. So I wasn't mad at the lineup. I think you got to let these players get some minutes, see what they're cooking, and then we have some quality on the bench just in case. So, hey, it wasn't the best start. We were controlling the game. You could see 75% possession pretty much. We were definitely controlling the game. Even looking at the momentum chart, it's ridiculous. But it took a while for us to really put pedal to the metal, Charlton was set up in a low block. They were holding on pretty well. We just kept pushing and pushing and pushing, trying to get something out of it. And eventually, hey, Jarrell Hato. The one thing about this lineup that was confusing me, not the fact that he's starting, but I couldn't tell if it was a hangover from the Maresca system or this is how Liam Rosenior plays his football as well. But Hato was still playing this inverted role. If anything, he was like a super advanced 8 among our midfielders, despite being the left back. Like him, Caicedo, and Santos were all in the middle, but he was like the furthest forward, almost in the forward line. And to me, I was kind of confused by that. I know that's where Cucurella likes to take up spaces as well, but I was a little confused by that when I saw him in that position, taking up those positions in the game. But to be fair to him, hey, the ball falls to him in the box. I think Caicedo had tried to play something in. It falls back, and Hato had the time. He lines it up in a beautiful volley on his strong left foot, puts it past the keeper. It was never saving that. It was a super strong volley. And Hato, hey man, fair play.
Yeah, baby.
Fair play. We take that. We absolutely take that. So I'll give that to him. And we just kept going. After that, that was right before halftime. We needed that momentum to go into halftime. That really made us settle coming into the second half. Charlton tried to push back. I'll give it to him. But 50th minute, we get a set piece, a free kick, right on the right outside of the box, on the right side. Buonanotte plays it in, and Tosin, hey, Tosin, you're one of them players. I said it's time to go. But today, you had yourself a pretty good performance. I'll give it to him. I give props where it's due. I'm not just hating on players to hate on players. I'm just speaking of what I've seen. But today, he lined up there with Badia Shield, which to me is not the most convincing pairing we can put out. But obviously, like I said, it's a cup game. But defensively, he was solid for the most part. And he got his goal here today. And for me, hey man, get your value up because when the summer comes, it's still time to go. It's still time to go. Hey man, it is what it is. But shout out to Tosin. He got his goal today. I'll give it to him. Now Charlton, get back in the game. At this point, we got the second goal. I was like, hey, let's go on cruise control. Let's see this one out, man. Let's get a third and see it out. But Charlton come back, a good ball into the box. I think it was a corner. They get a header on it. Jorgensen makes a good save. The first save, I'll give it to him. That was a good save, but he doesn't really clear it properly, like get it far enough away. And this leaburn guy, apparently he was in the Chelsea Academy for years. I don't know too much about that, but hey man, he got a little rebound finish in there. 2-1. I got to give it to him. This leaburn guy was causing issues all game because he's like 6'5", 6'6", something like crazy like that. You could tell their game plan was to get it up to leaburn and hope he can knock it down, hold it up, something. And it was working at parts of the game. I feel like they could have utilized him even more, if I'm being honest. But eventually he got his goal, so fair enough to him. After that, though, Guiu gets a rebound of his own. Garnacho on the break takes it. He got a little fortunate to get that ball, but he carries it up. He passes it across, which has become his one move that he has now where he can. I mean, to be fair to Garnacho, he had this one shot, tried to curl it in. It was a decent attempt. I'll give that to him. But he tried to pass it across to Buonanotte, to who, in his own respect, Buonanotte, in that video yesterday, I said he's been mid so far, which is, the best I could give him because he really doesn't have that many minutes. But today he showed a little bit of a spark. In that first half, he was carrying the ball past players. He was passing some balls into the box I thought were solid. But that shot he took off the Garnacho pass was weak as hell, hospital shot. But he does get the rebound at least. And Guiu, a real poacher's finish with his weak foot, puts it in 3-1. Yeah, at that point I was like, hey, let's kill it off. Kill it off. It should be wraps. And of course, then we bring on Starboy, Estevao. He comes on, he looks electric as soon as he comes on, taking on players, getting shots off. Even the limited minutes he had, he just was making things happen. I wasn't able to actually end up getting a goal, but he does lead to a goal later on in the game. We bring on Enzo, we bring on the lap. I thought the lap was okay, nothing crazy, didn't really have much of an impact. I feel like our striker is still kind of isolated in this system. Guiu ended up getting his finish, but I feel like before that finish, Guiu wasn't really in the game. When the lap came on, he didn't feel like he was really in the game, but he was there. Enzo came on, he was solid, and then toward the end, you see we're really just trying to see it out. We bring on Fofana to settle us down at the back, and Neto comes on for Garnacho, gives us a little more defensive stability because he tracks back well. And here you go. Neto ends up getting his goal, pass from Enzo. He chops it back and scores on his weak foot. And, I've been a little critical of Neto recently, but on that left side, I mean, I wanted him to play on the left side for the longest, but recently on the left, he's just been too indecisive, not really direct enough for what you'd expect from him. But this time, he cuts it back, bang, on his weak foot, past the keeper. I'll give it to him. Now, is that because it's against Charlton? If it's against a Premier League team, does he even have the time to do all of that? I don't know. But, hey, man, we take what we can take in this. An assist from Enzo. And then Estevao, at the dying moments of the game, earns a penalty. The keeper takes him out. I mean, it is what it is. And Enzo puts away the penalty. Enzo went and got a goal and assist in about 20 minutes. I mean, fair enough. But, I mean, you could have let Estevao take that pen, let's be real. But, hey, we take that 5-1 in the end. I mean, it really was comfortable. You could tell from the stats. I mean, I think it's pretty representative of the game. I'll give it to Charlton. They never really gave up. They had some chances. That guy on the left, I think his name was Campbell. He was putting in some work, trying to make things happen. Leaburn as well. But in the end, we got it done. Mainly, I'm not going to make this video too long. One, I'm not feeling well. And two, I mean, this is the result we expected. But there were three things I wanted from the game. A win, obviously. A clean sheet. And maybe some Estevao minutes. I got the Estevao minutes. I got the win. But the clean sheet, unfortunately, we were not able to keep it. But, hey, man, beggars can't be choosers. And right now, I am begging for Chelsea to win games. It's been spooky so far. This January, December was terrible. And right now, ROSENIor, we need some momentum. And, buddy, we're going to need it. We're going to need it. Because up next, Arsenal and the Carabao Cup. This game is going to be spooky. It's going to be spooky if we don't play well in this game. So I think that's going to be the first real test. Unfortunately, he only would have had like a week in charge to put something together for this game. But if he gets a result here, I mean, I know we're home, so we should be getting something out of it. If he gets a result here, I think he'll earn a lot of goodwill with the Chelsea fans for his first big game. Obviously, if he doesn't, I mean, I can't really blame him too much either. But I mean, even if we get a result here, the away leg at the Emirates is gonna be spooky. It's gonna be spooky. But so far, so good. Welcome, ROSENIor. Congrats on the first win. We needed that. We desperately needed that. And hey, man, Arsenal game up next. Definitely gonna be doing a video for that. Looking forward to it. hopefully we get a good lineup out. And hey, man, we need a result at Stamford Bridge. Appreciate you guys for watching, as always, especially if you made it this far. Like, subscribe, all that good algorithm stuff. I forgot to say that at the top of the video, but if you just want to check out that video I made yesterday, it's the ranking Chelsea players based on their season so far. Go check that out. Some interesting takes. Maybe you agree or disagree. Let me know. And I'll see you guys for the Arsenal game. Peace.